Let's see, cloud code for mobile, right? So what are things we can do using this cloud code for the things and all? We can build mobile UI, right? If you want to generate any screen, you just give a nice prompt, tell that I want to create a login screen, it will be created screen for you in the proper architecture manner. Like if say MVVM, it will do accordingly, right? Debug native. Let's say you found any crashes or any ANR issues or something like that. If you provide a report to the cloud code, it will analyze the root cause of the issue, and if you ask fix for the solution as well. Platform expert navigate mixed code base. Let's say I want to use the Kotlin multi-platform in the Swift, in the iOS Android level. If you tell, it will be defined and add plugins and execute things according. Automate the asset as a generation and also localization. If you want to write a CI/CD pipeline, it will create for you. Let's see, works with your where and all it works. It will work for the iOS, Android, React Native, Flutter, all the places wherever supports the terminal. It will jump into the your code and start understanding things. Right now, let's see how to set up this. Just we have to run the few commands like this. This is the, I mean, talking about the Mac OS. If maybe for the Linux, the similar command will be there. After that, what we have to do is once install the Claude, you just go to your project, cd the project location, and enter the Claude. That's it. It will start. You are in now started using the cloud code. Next step, if you see talk about mobile workflow, we have to plan. If you provide the features, screen layouts, navigations, it will start understanding the like API integration. We can plan for that. It will code for you, implement UI component, business logics, platform specific native modules. If you tell like, I want to implement in-app purchase for this project, it will start understanding, it will start set up for you the plugins, start write code for you, and all basic installation will be done for you. Not only the basic, you will do the more, but be careful. As per the business logic, as per the business needs, you have to implement, you have to check carefully and debug. It will analyze your crashes, ANR issues, platform specific runtime issues. It will provide a clear cut documentation as well after find the root cause, right? Test case. You don't want to write much test case. If you tell whatever you have implemented the code base so far, analyze that, try to write the unit test cases, the code coverage will be done very effortly here. Performance. You wanted to implement performance basics, right? How, like, I want to, let's say I want to have the battery issues and some consumption is more. If you ask, if you provide the nice prompt, it will analyze the overview for you and review your PRs. It is the best way to review the PR. It will identify the what are the security issues, what are the vulnerabilities, see how those things it will identify. Is that what using RTouch is the right way of using or not? It will tell you. And design guidelines, release automation. Automation release done easily here. If we use the CI/CD pipeline, set up the proper things, whatever the certificates you needed to done. Learn. You have to learn. It will start learning your mobile SDKs. More information on this. Now, mobile features with AI. Let's say I want to implement a mobile feature called, I want to implement the full to refresh for the product list view. You just prompt, it will start understanding each and every source code of that. What are the view models are using, what are the repositories are using, what's the view, where it's getting data from, how the data is flowing between the different models. So it is understanding and start implement code for you, right? Let's say I want to implement the live data for observable observation for my user profile by using the view model. It will create for you. Let's say I want to implement the add biometric authentication for the login screen using the expo, right? So in the React Native, if you tell, it will implement for you like this. Many context things it can be executable. Now you coming to debugging with cloud code, right? Let's say you found some critical crashes in the production build. You may collected logs from the Firebase. Now you just give the logs, analyze the what is the root cause of this crash. It will identify the root cause of the problem, and if you want provide the solution, it will provide the solution. And if you want to fix, it will fix as well. But make sure check what the fix has been done. Is that as per the business requirement or not? Now, let's say you wanted to analyze the ANR issues, like in the recycler view, it will do for you. So many device log, whatever device logs you provide, it will analyze the clear cut solutions. It will provide for you. Mobile performance. Let's say as I explained, we have the battery performance issues or rendering issues. These and all we can easily identify using this. It will tell you what is the potential issue for this performance. Is that you running on many things on the main thread? Is that something you are not handling properly? Is that re-rendering multiple times? Is that With the framing is happening more, such a things it will be identify, it will give you entire the profiling things, right? So this is the one of the coolest feature we have to use. And as I explained, you need test cases, right? I want you have, you are new to the project, you don't know how to write get test cases, or already you know that you don't want to spend much time to write the unit test cases. You just prompt that I want to so and so controller to write a unit test cases, so that it will do best code coverage end to end. It will even write not only unit test cases, you want write Expresso or Flutter, all the platforms, all the levels it will support. But this is one of the coolest feature we can use it. Mobile release automation. It will help you to create, increment the your version codes and add a provisionings. After that, generate the artifact, APK file, binaries, IAP files, and prepare the release notes. That is called changelog mode. Using the existing things, it will you have changelog mode. Based on that, it will create the nice release notes, right? And it help you to deploy to internal testing, flight test, internal flight test releasing, and play store version submission and CST orchestration. After that, finally it will notify to Slack. It is done publishing, you can download the things. So mobile best practice and conclusion, use the nice prompt so that it will give the accurate result for you. If you write the wrong prompt, it will make you more difficult, again it will create more problems. Make sure follow the dev workflow things like real device testing, native configurations, feature isolations, and also make sure like in mobile gantchas like lifecycle state, performance limits. These are the things which you can use for the cloud code to you analyze, make the best performance things. Now let me help you how we can create the one of the iOS calculator application. Just give you the prompt, it will create for you end to end. It will start execute, it will start execute those things you can done from here. So let me do that. Like I'm in a iOS projects, I want to create a project called calculator. I will just go to the enter Claude is already installed. Just I will provide you here. I am it will welcome back to this is the version which I am using to execute the calculator application. Just clicking on enter. It started creating thinking start creating Xcode version checking things and all. It will go on, is that all setup is already run or not. We have to give prompt telling that I want to create a directory of the calculator app. Is that okay for you or not? Yes, proceed. Next. Like this, it will ask mainly prompt questions for you. Just based on the things, you just give nice information that according, so that it will proceed the things of the next steps. If it is taking too much of information from you, make sure don't provide such a things. I'm allowing all editing duration of this session, modification of the my entire the files, code base of the systems. I could see that there is a black screen happened, right? But I asked reason for the why it is a black screen. It started checking use case of the problem. What is the problem and all. So now issue got fixed. So this is how it works. Now if you go and check, if I run again, we can see that build is successful and it start running, right? Super. This is the production ready application with cloud code without writing single line of the code. Stay tuned for more updates on the AI tools. Thank you for watching.